Hello everyone, you're on to Healthy Options with Maureen. Today we'll continue with our breakfast series for the festive season. We'll be making a frittata. Frittata is just the bigger form of an omelette. The good thing about this is that I'm adding on a lot of cabbage. I will saute it a bit before adding, so you'll be having fiber alongside your protein. Come with me as we make this. I know this will make a beautiful addition to your Christmas table. Please, if you've not subscribed, don't forget to do so by clicking on the red button. Thank you. So for our frittata, we'll be needing some eggs, chopped onions, chopped cabbage, grated garlic, chopped scotch bonnet peppers, completely optional, Italian seasoning. You could substitute right thyme if you don't have Italian seasoning, green bell peppers, some salt, and some coconut oil. We'll be adding our coconut oil into a saucepan that I've placed on heat, and I will tell you what the next step is as we proceed. So into the saucepan, we'll just add about half of the coconut oil. That's about 2 tablespoons. Then we'll be adding the onions now. So the onions goes in. We are sauteing on medium to high heat because we want to get rid of most of the moisture in the onions and the cabbage before adding it onto the frittata. I just need it to start developing a little brown color, and I'll be adding on the cabbage. As you can see, it's developed a bit of color, and right now I'll be adding our cabbage. So the cabbage goes in. We're going to stir and keep sauteing. I need the cabbage to soften a little more before I turn off my heat. So as you can see, I just turned off the heat from the cabbage, and I'm going to let this cool off for a few minutes in a flat plate. So I just cracked open my eggs, and I'll start adding on the ingredients to it. So the salt goes in, and then the grated garlic. Then I'll be adding the Italian seasoning, and like I said, if you don't have this, you could use some dry thyme, so that goes in as well. Scotch bonnet peppers go in, and last but not the least are your green bell peppers. I'm just going to give this a good whisk. So while the cabbage and onions is cooling off, I'm going to start heating up my cast iron skillet. We'll be using this to cook the frittata. So I've been heating up the cast iron skillet for some time, and right now I'll be adding the remaining part of the coconut oil, all this around. While our cast iron skillet heats up, I'm going to combine the cabbage with the egg mixture, and it goes right in. So you combine well. The good thing about this frittata is that you're getting 2 things at once. You have your protein and you have your fiber gotten from the vegetables. So the egg mixture goes in. I've actually reduced my heat now. I've turned down my heat right now to very low heat because I intend to slowly cook this so that it cooks through. I'm going to smoothen it out with a regular spoon. Like I said, I've turned down my heat because I intend it to cook slowly since it's a large quantity of egg. So another good trick with this is that you could actually cover your skillet and let it gradually cook. So I'm going to place a cover over the skillet, and I'll let it do its thing. You will know your frittata is ready to be flipped when you're able to use a fork to lift, and you can see that that place has become really brown, so you know it's ready to flip. So I'm going to flip it onto this plate so that I can cook the reverse side. So I'm just going to flip it onto the plate this way. So that's what it looks like. Slide it back gently onto the pan. So it goes back into the pan just as gently as that. And I'm going to still cover it to cook the reverse side, and once it's completely cooked, I will show you how I serve it. I just turned out my frittata, and you can see how nice it looks. I'll be showing you how I serve this. I made a spread of the Christmas breakfast with everything we've been learning. We have our frittata, we have our banana spice muffins, and of course we have our detoxifying tea. You can actually get a whole wheat bread in any good bakery. That right there by the side is an avocado spread, and we have some garlic butter and some sausages, and of course our frittata. I hope you give this a go and let us know what your take is on it. Please, if you've not subscribed, don't forget to do so by clicking on the red button. Thank you.